Hey everyone, Hydra Hut here, and this is the final issue of Donny Cates and Stegman's Venom. Or at least I believe it's the final issue. It says the end at the end of it. One interesting question that it raised, well, I guess one, not interesting, but one question that it raised after finishing it is this canon? And I know Marvel really doesn't give a two shingles shit about what is and isn't canon, but right now there are two separate Venom runs going. There's this one, which just ended, and then there's the Bagley-Costa run, which is weekly. The Bagley-Costa run is picking up where the last Venom series left off, and it's going about like it's actually going to have some sort of continuity effect in the overall world. This, on the other hand, if this is what's canon, then all that stuff that Costa and Bagley are doing is absolutely pointless and can be thrown out the window. And vice versa. This makes a fantastic Elseworld if that's the case, but the ending pretty much, I mean, it has to be, otherwise. So in comics, death doesn't mean anything unless it's shown, and they actually show a death, so I think it actually means something. I don't want to ruin it for you though. This is, in my opinion, the best thing Marvel's got going for them right now. And it's probably just because Donny Cates is one of the only good writers they can afford, and Stegman does amazing work. So I do still recommend this. There will be a digital code at the end, and I'm also very sorry for not posting anything Tuesday. I'll try and get some manga reviews up this weekend to make up for it. This is definitely good though. So basically, where we left off, the original host that Eddie met, who was the black cat who used to work in like Vietnam or something. Anyway, he was a whole symbiote platoon and whatnot. He's now merged with Eddie. So he's got like essentially two symbiotes going for him. And then he gets all rigged up and ready to go fight Null, which, thanks to Johannes Almsborg on Twitter, I found out Null is Swedish for fuck, like to have sex. So that's kind of funny, especially back in the first issue when Null was breaking down the gates and all the Vikings are like, no, no, no. I understand what they're going on about. Anyway, so as he's prepping to go and fight Null, he's getting all decked out in all these weapons, which is cool and very reminiscent of Flash Thompson's Venom. Plus, it just looks fucking sick. I mean, that's kind of a pointless placement for a knife, I guess. And some of the night vision locations are kind of goofy. But all in all, it's pretty badass looking. One big complaint is this right here is really hard to read unless you have great lighting. This green outline and then the faded gray-white for the lettering, that green like casts a light spectrum across the white lettering and just makes it all kind of fuzz out. I mean, you can see it really well here, but I don't know. I don't shove my face into the book, and it's showing up way better on the camera, but in person it's like hard to read. And I think it's supposed to like represent how quiet he is inside of Eddie's head and how little control he has, but it made it difficult to read, especially when this stuff is also freaking easy to focus on. This was really sweet spread right here. It did kind of bug me though, because like, as you can see, that looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, right? Going through a building to attack, and then we switch the page and find out that was actually this dragon demon thing, and its mouth head shape is nowhere similar to this. I really feel like this was drawn some other time, and then they were like, oh shit, we can add a few things and throw it in Venom. But maybe it was planned ahead, just it doesn't really flow, the picture. And then like right there, more Tyrannosaurus looking. but is all fucking flayed out and jagged there. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking. Great art, though. I mean, apart from the things I'm nitpicking, just very, very cool fight scene. And most of this issue is nothing but fighting. I am not going to tell you what happens at the end because I don't want to ruin anything. But, where is... There's the... Nope, there's not the digital code. I'd like to get to the digital code before ruining the ending for you guys so that I can hook you all up. We'll just say that there is some very good sacrifice. Eddie is extremely heroic in this, as is the symbiote, the original one. Alright, marvel.com/redeem. If you still haven't read it and you want to, go ahead and just insert that in. You get this book for free. Okay, you've had enough time. So again, I do really recommend this. I think it's a good book. My complaints are pretty small and minimal. If you're tired of Venom and symbiotes, I completely get that. Apart from covering a few more issues of the next Venom run and maybe doing some more stories out of my Carnage book, I'm going to try and move away from symbiotes because it's been extremely heavy on my channel and I'm sure you all are getting annoyed. So, as a final note, this is $3.99, Marvel Comics. Pretty cool cover, if I don't say so myself. Alright. Hail Hydra, baby, and you guys have a good one.